I kept eating and eating.
Ooh, no. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Today we're starting a brand new game, and it's What Remains of Edith Finch. And I've seen it played once. And I was like, that seems cool. It's mostly a walking simulator. But if you want something a little more relaxing, this is the game for you. So without further ado, let's hop in. I've seen this played through once. I don't even remember much of it, so we're going to find out together, folk. Okay. Oh. Alright.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
This zooms in, but it doesn't really...
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
So is she imagining what they look like then?
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
This is really hard to do with the trackball, I won't lie.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I want to see what goes this way.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, look at the deer. So is there more than one way to get the house?
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Wild.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Huh.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Why are there so many missing posters? Like, a ridiculous amount, mind you, just littering the floor. But you know what? It'd be like that. Milton Finch. I wonder who that is.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
What if I go this way? Really big on making me walk. Alright. Fence.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Was I supposed to go this way?
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Huh.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
There we go.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Ah.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Huh. It's crazy.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Huh. Sad. See what else is on this floor first, before I start walking upstairs. Stephen, Hofstede, Finch, and Eddie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Why is his room a bathroom? Calvin?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Huh. I see it has like one open room it wants me to go into right now. Firstly.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
She's like, nobody's gonna run through this house. Did I go down here? Yeah. And we're going into the open bedroom.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alright.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Crazy. Imagine if there was secret
Just like
hideaways
I
in
had
your
no idea
house.
where all this was gonna lead.
Girl, if your parents were hiding things from you and you just found secret passages, I would be worried too.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Molly.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Gross. Can we eat the fish?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Poor Christopher. Just traumatized. Oh, there's a place.
I kept eating and eating.
Ooh, what? No. Gross.
I ate a lot of things that night. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
There we go.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
There we go. I was like, where does it want me to go? I'm so glad I don't have to, like, actually work on my parkour skills. It's just leading me.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Well,
I could tell she was getting really tired.
but where did she go?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Jingle, jingle.
I gobbled her up. and suddenly I was an owl. First,
Ooh.
all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ooh. Weird.
Rabbits.
Ooh, there it is. Ooh. Look at me go.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Ooh.
I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What bigger can we eat? We're a bird after all.
A mama rabbit.
There we go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Hello? This feels a lot like Goat Simulator at the moment. In the worst way.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
I don't even know where it went. That juicy seal. Come on. There we go.
I tore
Took
off
me a
her
sec.
flipper, and it tasted really good.
Right, what are we gonna turn into next, huh? Alright, it's injured. Alright. For the chase.
Grabbed on
Here we go.
But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed. Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
There we go.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Ooh. That was much easier.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
And he's gone. Now we go for the prize. Captain. Use the slithering tentacle with no end. There we go.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Wild.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This girl crazy. Gonna eat ourselves.
I got closer and closer.
See, look. We're just a disembodied tentacle.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
That's wild. Oh no. Molly Finch.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
It's crazy. I can still root through
Molly's
things.
gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That's crazy.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Alright. Oh. At the window, of course. Because
This
that's
will be
not-
obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
wild.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Crazy. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the content I'm making. Hit subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back. Here's what happens next. I won't take up any more of your time. Have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.